Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into a comprehensive reflection on the experience of freezing your eggs 3 years ago, addressing potential regrets, and providing some code examples, in a Python context, to illustrate various aspects of the emotional and decision-making process you might have gone through. Remember, this is a hypothetical scenario, and I'm here to help you explore the complexities you've outlined. A 3-year egg freezing reflection, navigating regret and moving forward. This exploration is broken down into sections to cover the context, potential sources of regret, coding examples to symbolize emotions and decision-making, and, most importantly, strategies for moving forward. Setting the scene, the initial decision and expectations. 3 years ago, you made the significant decision to freeze your eggs. Let's reconstruct the context. Your age and circumstances. Were you in your late 20s/early 30s? Were you single, in a relationship that wasn't heading toward family planning, or focused on career advancement? Understanding your life stage is crucial. Motivations. What were your primary reasons? Were you primarily driven by a fear of age-related fertility decline? Did you feel social pressure? Was it an empowering, proactive choice, or a reaction to anxiety? Were there any perceived lack of options? Information and counseling. How well informed were you about the process, success rates, costs, and potential emotional impacts? Did you receive adequate counseling? Did you understand the difference between the chance of achieving pregnancy and live birth? Financial considerations. What was the financial impact of the procedure and storage fees? Did you incur debt or significantly alter your spending habits? Emotional state. How did you feel leading up to, during, and immediately after the procedure? Were you anxious, optimistic, relieved, or a mix of emotions? 2. Unpacking the regret, identifying the source. Now, let's pinpoint the sources of your regret. Regret can stem from various areas. Did not get expected outcome or did not use them. You might feel regret if you are now in a stable relationship and are trying to conceive naturally, but are experiencing difficulty. This can trigger thoughts like, why didn't I try sooner, or I should have used the frozen eggs. The cost. The financial burden of egg freezing is significant. Storage fees accumulate annually. You may regret the money spent, especially if you now feel it could have been used for other important life goals, example a down payment on a house, starting a business. The physical and emotional toll. The hormonal injections, egg retrieval procedure, and associated side effects, bloating, mood swings, OHSS, can be physically and emotionally demanding. You may regret underestimating the impact on your body and mental well-being. The false sense of security. Egg freezing can provide a sense of control and reassurance about future fertility. However, it's not a guarantee of a successful pregnancy. You may now feel that you relied too heavily on this insurance policy and delayed other family-building decisions. Ethical concerns. Some individuals develop ethical concerns about the use of assisted reproductive technologies, art, or the commodification of eggs. This can lead to regret, especially if your values have evolved since the procedure. Social stigma/personal discomfort. While egg freezing is becoming more common, some people still experience social stigma or feel uncomfortable discussing their decision with family, friends, or partners. This secrecy can contribute to feelings of isolation and regret. Unrealistic expectations. Perhaps you were led to believe that egg freezing was a much more certain path to motherhood than it actually is. Disappointment with the statistical realities of IVF success rates, even with frozen eggs, can fuel regret. Opportunity cost maybe you are realizing there were other things you could have been doing with your life instead of spending time and money on the procedure. You might regret not focusing on finding a partner or exploring other family building options. 3. Code examples, representing the emotional journey. Let's use Python code to illustrate some of the emotions and thought processes you might be experiencing. Explanation of code examples ***IVF _success _rate, this function is a symbolic representation. It takes age and egg quality as inputs and calculates a hypothetical IVF success rate. The random function simulates the uncertainty inherent in IVF outcomes. The function demonstrates how even with favorable factors, there's no guarantee of success. Simulating multiple attempts highlights the statistical nature of IVF. Financial model class this class models the financial impact of egg freezing. It simulates savings growth over time, factoring in income, investment returns, the initial cost, and annual storage fees. The calculate_opportunity_cost function estimates what your savings might have been if the egg freezing funds were invested differently. This allows you to quantify the potential financial trade-offs. 4. Strategies for processing and moving forward. Regret is a complex emotion. Here's how to navigate it constructively. 1. Acknowledge and validate your feelings ***. Don't dismiss or minimize your regret. Allow yourself to feel it fully. It's okay to feel this way. It's a normal reaction to a significant life decision with uncertain outcomes. 2. Reframe your perspective ***. Focus on what you can control ***. You can't change the past, but you can control your present and future actions. Recognize the information you had at the time ***. You made the best decision you could with the information and resources you had available 3 years ago. Circumstances change, and it's unfair to judge your past self by your present knowledge. Consider the alternative would you have felt more regret if you hadn't frozen your eggs and later faced fertility challenges? Sometimes, choosing the lesser of two evils is the best option. 3. Seek support Therapy or counseling A therapist can provide a safe space to explore your feelings, process your regret, and develop coping mechanisms. Look for a therapist specializing in reproductive health or decision-making. Support groups Connecting with others who have undergone egg freezing can provide validation, shared experiences, and practical advice. Online forums and in-person support groups are available. Trusted friends and family Talk to people you trust about your feelings. Choose individuals who are empathetic, supportive, and non-judgmental. 4. Explore alternative family building options, if applicable. Natural conception If you are in a relationship and able, continue trying to conceive naturally. IUI, intrauterine insemination, a less invasive and less expensive option than IVF. IVF, in vitro fertilization, with your frozen eggs if natural conception or IUI are unsuccessful, consider using your frozen eggs. Discuss the risks, benefits, and costs with your fertility doctor. Donor eggs a viable option if your frozen eggs are not viable or if you are not comfortable using them. Adoption a fulfilling path to parenthood for many individuals and couples. Fostering providing a loving and supportive home for children in need. 5. Take action consult with a fertility specialist get an updated assessment of your fertility and discuss the best course of action based on your current circumstances and goals. Asterisk create a plan. Asterisk develop a timeline and action plan for your family building journey. This will help you feel more in control and reduce anxiety. Asterisk consider donating unused eggs. Asterisk if you decide not to use your frozen eggs, consider donating them to another individual or couple in need. This can provide a sense of purpose and closure. Asterisk reevaluate storage. Asterisk if you are certain you will not use the eggs, consider the financial relief of discontinuing storage. V. Code examples, representing moving forward. 6. Key takeaways. Asterisk regret is a valid emotion. Asterisk acknowledge and process your feelings. Asterisk reframe your perspective. Asterisk focus on the information you had at the time and what you can control now. Asterisk seek support. Asterisk talk to a therapist, support group, or trusted friends and family. Asterisk explore your options. Asterisk investigate all available family building paths. Asterisk take action. Asterisk develop a plan and take steps towards your goals. Asterisk forgive yourself. Asterisk be kind to yourself. You made a decision with the best intentions. Ultimately, egg freezing is a personal decision with potential benefits and drawbacks. By acknowledging your regret, understanding its source, and developing a proactive plan, you can move forward with greater clarity and confidence.